Hola amigos, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 7 here on the Super Nintendo. Today we're actually going to be going back to a few stages, actually. Remember when we found Proto Man in Cloud Man stage? Well, he's in this stage too. Proto Man will appear in 3 stages, and he can give you some advice, and also will give you a shield. Ooh. And I actually want to get that shield, and I also want to work up bolts to get the Rush Jet. It's kind of weird that I have to buy the Rush Jet, and it isn't just beat a Robot Master. Oh, you got the Rush Jet as well. You got a weapon that you'll never use, but hey, here's the Rush Jet. So anyway, you've already seen this level before. I really don't have too much to comment about it, and I have even less now that you've seen all there is to see in Turbo Man stage. Well, you haven't seen everything there is to see in Turbo Man stage, but I mean, you've seen what you've seen. Anyway, there we go. There we go. And now we're just one ladder climb away from Freedom in Proto Man. Proto Man's just as good as Freedom. Don't know how they'd expect you to find that, but, well, we found it. Mega Man, have you collected the Rush circuit plates? Cool, but remember, the Super Mega Man armor is too bulky to allow you to slide. Good luck, Mega Man. I'll see you later if you survive. And that ends our stage here. But wait, it isn't over yet. Yeah, we have to go back to Shade Man's level now and find Proto Man there. Proto Man's a little bit easier to find in this stage, luckily, so, you know, shouldn't be having too many problems. We already know where he is. We know how to avoid these zombies. Zombie cancer. There we go. Just let that thing decompose. Kinda weird to have an enemy that just destroys itself for you, but... Okay, so... One thing I have to note is, I did do a practice recording, and on this practice recording, in the middle of it, my controller disconnected somehow and turned on the PlayStation 3. For those who don't know, I actually use a PS3 controller. I don't actually own a Super Nintendo, unfortunately. Or at least, I don't own a Super Nintendo and have the ability to I don't have the ability to record consoles, basically. So that's why a lot of the games I do are on emulators and stuff, because I don't have the equipment or the technical know-how to record consoles. I am planning on getting a 3DS capture board one of these days, but those are massively expensive. I've seen them going in prices ranging from literally 1 cent to $1,000. It is outrageous. They don't actually have a set price in, and generally, if you actually want to get a 3DS capture board, expect to pay a lot for it. Now, anyway, we destroyed this guy. He's gonna take out the floor for us. Thank you, guy. Kill him. Slide. No. And now... that whistle. That boss music. So, brother, you are not as weak as I thought. Let's see which of us father made stronger. Here we go, Proto Man. Proto Man doesn't waste time filling up his HP gauge for you. He just simply charges at you, starts shooting. He is a jerk. In fact, he is jerk incarnate in this fight. Salsa Khan incarnate. That means that he is the embodiment of salsa. Embodiment of salsa devil. That's right. I went there. I don't know where I went. There. Apparently. Basically, this guy fights us like, well, like a boss. He has the neato ability of causing horizontal scan lines to occasionally appear in the emulation. I don't know if that's actually present in the original game. I'm assuming it is. There we go. And this guy takes a while to fight. You don't actually get to see how much damage you've done to him. You only know when to fight when he does this. Maybe you are the superior model, Mega Man. Here, take this with you. This is your proto shield. You can't give this to me. It's okay, take it. And watch your back. So we got the proto shield. It is a nice little shield. We can probably equip it in our secondary weapon slot. It'll protect us from a backstab. Maybe that's not what he meant by watch your back. But let's equip the proto shield. It is equipped on your back, and you can still use the buster with it. At any time you aren't firing the buster or walking forward or jumping. Basically, if you stand still, you deflect projectiles. Like that. So now that we have those, I think it's time that we check the store. Haha. Because I want to see if we have enough money to buy Rush Jet. No, we don't. We do not. So let's go into Dr. Wily Stage and zip-zop bibbidi-bop him to death. Because, you know, that's what all the cool kids are doing. Defeating Dr. Wily. So, anyway, if I... for starters, these Wily levels are actually kinda challenging. But if I do get a 3DS capture board and the equipment and stuff, what games do you want me to see? What games do you want to see? I think it can also record DS games. So, what games do you actually want me to play? I'm not going to be playing any of the DS Pokemon games, not for a while anyway. Maybe Diamond version if I transfer everything over to a different version and stuff. And anyway, hope you guys have realized the gimmick. Platforms that turn off the lights. This place is kooky. This place is bonkers. Who would make a level like this? Anyway, I'm actually going to be equipping the Proto Shield here, because it actually kind of tears through these birds. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe it doesn't tear through the birds as much as I would have liked. Nope, it tears through the birds. Unfortunately, you don't get any bolts for that, which was a bummer. So, we're actually going to be doing this legitimately now. Got some bolts. So the main gimmick of this level, anyway, is platforms that turn off the lights. It can get a little bit irritating and a little bit confusing to know where you're going. Because, well, you've got platforms that are turning off the lights. How dare they? Nope, didn't get that one-up. You know what? I don't even care if we get that one-up. That one-up can die, for all I care. That extra life can die. Die alone in a horrible pit of despair and darkness. But I'm just wondering, what kind of games do you actually want to see me Let's Play in the future if I get a 3DS or DS capture device or something along those lines? I am planning on doing an LP of Mega Man ZX. which would be pretty cool, because Mega Man ZX, honestly, it's one of my favorite games ever. I am going to be doing it on normal mode, however, I won't be doing it on hard mode for a while. I might do a hard mode run later, but I just really want to do it on normal, because that's the way you experience it. I just fell into a pit on accident, because you can't really control the hovering that well in this game. I got a little bit jumpy, fell into a pit, wasted a beat whistle. That's what he does, basically. Basically, I always just equip the super adapter here, because this is basically what the super adapter... How many times am I gonna say basically in the same video? This is what the super adapter is used for. Getting you through areas that you couldn't otherwise get through. Now anyway, you are far too weak, Mega Man. Wily may fear you, but I do not. Proto Man, not Proto Man, Base, you don't scare me. Proto Man was tough, but you don't scare me. You're not fooling me, because I can see the way you shake and shiver. Except, he has this weird fetish with jumping all over me and touching me inappropriately. It's really weird. Wish he'd stop. It's kind of icky when you think about it. Okay, oop. There we go. Fortunately, we are low on health. However, yes, fortunately, we do have E-tanks, we do have extra lives, we have quite a few lives, we have 8 lives. I'm not too concerned right now at the moment. So you know what? Let's take on the boss. And the boss is... We are so screwed. Gutsman G, the fortress boss, hooray. Yeah. Gutsman G is a bit of an annoyance. Mainly you'll want to be using the slash claw on him. I'm actually not too certain about this guy's weaknesses. All I know is I usually use the slash claw because it inflicts 2 damage onto the head. It's pretty easy to hit him with it. And the best part is, you can knock his boulders into him. It's fun. He does have that claw attack, and that will deal more damage as the battle goes on. It's going to deal a little bit more damage if he hits us with it now, because the ceiling is lower. See? I believe it deals 1/4 of your health if you, get hit by it, when the ceiling is at its lowest right here. I don't want to get hit by it and try, but, you know. Gutsman G! Gutsman G, everyone. Practice recordings, I forgot that you can actually knock the, boulders back into him. Would have been convenient to have. I unfortunately dropped something that I kind of just fiddle around with when I'm not really doing much of anything in the gameplay. And to end this video off, let's check the store. We might have enough bolts now. Yes, we do. But... you know what, let's save that for the next episode. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys again later. This is Tales of Raga signing out. Stay tuned, everyone.